ass go crazy when her song gone. I done threw a few hundred and I'm still tipped. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the night, I done blew a G. Just to let her know she should fuck with me. She asked me what I'm sipping on, I told her Hennessy. She had a tattoo on that ass that said Tiffany. I ain't even had to ask if she feeling me. I can tell she wanna fuck from the chemistry. Told her when her shirt fall, but we can hit the suite. Now I got her in the bed, rolling swishy sweets.
You got to be the baddest broad in the state. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. I swear to God, girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. Hey, you bad as fuck. You the baddest, baby girl. I swear, you make a nigga do some shit he ain't did in years. For the hair, legs smooth like Nair. When I go cop the roll, he got a cop with a pair. Yeah, you that bad when you riding that jack. True, looking real good from the curves on that ass. I'm a deck star. Get it in by the time. Let's take a ride through the hood, show you where I come from. Going on the strong G's while I chill about the sun. I swear in my eyes, baby girl, you be the one. Back shots from the back, you make sex look fun. Bad as fuck. Yeah, that's your title. Have a nigga cop a truth for a week on the Bible. It's a week-to-week thing, but I call it recycle. Since the first day a nigga been struck like lightning.
Bro, this generation cook. Tell me y'all
I've been struck like lightning. You got to be the baddest broad in the state. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest broad in the state. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest.
I feel like deja vu, we up in deja vu. I'm throwing stacks in the air, I made it rain on you. That little money that you throwing, I could throw times two. Blow your ass on the bitch, nigga, shame on you. I'm in the back of the club with a fifth of goose. Me and Jay Blow, he got a bottle too. She be walking up the aisle like a model do. It ain't Twitter, but I gotta follow you. Gotta be a bad bitch to get in my cool. Hair blowing in the wind, I ain't got a roof. Told her kid she bring a friend and she said it's cool. I got banned, so she wanna blow me like a flute. I ain't lying, but her head game incredible. I told her can't no other bitch compare to you. And if a bitch thinks she is, then I'm telling you.
You got to be the
Yep. I ain't used to this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to this. I don't have to introduce the pod on Wednesdays, man. My dog Bombay usually be here, man. Shout out to my brother in his spirits, man. He here with us in the chat, in the spirit, man. He here with us, like you know what I mean, via remote or some type of shit. Like, I mean, I hope he in there. You know they say if you say a nigga name in these chat comments too many times, they usually pop up like Jason or Freddy or whatever them damn monsters is. But yeah, hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm not used to this, I promise y'all. Actually having my time. All right, I'm your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. T2 Nation, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you're in here. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast. Is that my? Oh, that gotta be.
It's on the yeah. Duh.
What was I about to say? Oh, I was about to say, when I say no hate on this podcast, unless it's a bus that's gonna run Big Sean over. I'm just saying, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. To my right,
What?
as always, my crime partner, the nigga that always got my beats, never go against what I say when I say what I say, cause he feel like I do. Fuck Big Sean lame ass. My nigga Todd McGree, aka my nigga Todd Humphrey, aka my nigga Todd McFly. What is y'all talking about? Yeah, my nigga Todd. Give Todd his handcuff.
Is you cool?
Hate. That's hate. That's hate right there. I seen it in real time. I didn't think you was a hater like that.
I'm hating after all that fluke ass shit you just said, man. Relax.
All right, bro. Like, I'm starting to think you and Big Sean got friendships or something that I need to know about. If he your man's like that, tell him pull up and do something about it.
You done?
Nope. But to his right, you feel what I'm saying? He been on here once, he been on here twice. We kick it, we laugh, we joke. My mans, if you need you a workout, ladies, if y'all need y'all a little workout session or something, some training videos, y'all need to get high before y'all go in there. He gonna show you how to go from the weed to the gym to back to the weed. You hear what I'm saying? Food regimen included. You hear what I'm saying? If y'all need to check him out, man, my dog Strong Stoner, aka my boy Jack. Jack, what the deal?
I'm in the building. What's going on, fam? Just dropping my 3, maybe 4, 5 cents in here. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
All right, and to his right, y'all know, the albino legend. You hear what I'm saying?
Albino is
outside, always. Red scarf on his face. They say he blood. Woo! They say he more blood than motherfucking Chris Brown, YG, and all these niggas put together. You feel me? He be slumming in the hoods of the fucking sewers, nigga. Shout out to my nigga. You hear what I'm saying? The legend, the myth. The only turtle probably not left. My nigga, Ralphie. Ralphie, what's the deal, man? We playing today. We just gonna have some fun. It's Wednesday, right? Let's have fun. And then to his right, no, let me say, the opinionated, the go-getter, the one that's gonna make y'all mad when she feel like it. Man, what the fuck I say? Y'all know who it is. Tomorrow, all the way over there, right? Got that TB in the building. I had a conversation with these people earlier, right? I was listening to something, and somebody said, as a real, you know what I mean, as a guy, would you feel some type of way, Bree? Would you feel some type of way if you're like, cause you clocked that T? You feel what I'm saying? If your man came in there and said that to you, how would you feel about that?
Said what?
Like, babe, clock this T real fast, and then just start giving you some game. Like, I mean, some T. Like,
wait,
some messy ass shit too. I'm talking about, he knows some real drama.
Wait, if he said that he wanted to give me some messy tea?
Yeah, like, he just walked there like.
That's cool.
And he hit you with the fingers.
I'm cool with that. Long as I don't hear nothing about another nigga, I don't give a damn. You can be that way with me. Cause we talk about shit with our niggas that nigga don't really care about, but it's messy, and he like, what? For real?
I've been that nigga.
You lying.
I've been just that one, but then
nigga
it be
really
like
don't
this.
give a fuck, but it's juicy as hell. And he like, is you serious? Some old girl that you used to work with down the street?
Yep.
Yes.
That's the first.
They got a video like that of a nigga talking with his girl, and every other clip, the nigga end up in a robe and a bonnet. He like,
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
that nigga, every other clip. But yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I was just asking that because they were saying what men can't, the do's and don'ts of men. So I'm gonna ask you, Jack. Can your homeboy call you and tell you good night?
I'm definitely think something wrong with cuz.
But he gonna I think that
No, wait, listen to the toughness.
No, I'm gonna think something wrong because I'm gonna think he might be sick. You know what I'm saying? Like something might be going on with him.
it's gonna scare him.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be alarmed.
Like what's going on, bro?
Bro, so
it's
I was trying to avoid talking about this, but this shit funny, bro. It's like
It's
10 to
it's
11
hilarious.
clips going around on TikTok. They calling their homeboys and
And nigga
basically
like,
saying,
you alright? You good?
that's like me calling you, Jack, like, what's the word, brody? You good? You like, yeah, nigga, what's the word? Shit, man. Just calling to say good night.
Oh, just calling to say good night. Like what tip, dog?
I was gonna ask Bree this question. Do you call your homegirl? Could you call your homegirls and say good night? Would you feel some way if one of your homegirls called you like, all right, Bree, I'm just calling to say good night?
A little bit, but
What is
It
it
is
about
what it is.
people?
no,
good
because
night?
it's like so.
Like, is that only a
it's
sexual
not-
thing?
So
You think
it's not that you're saying good night, but if this is not something that you usually do, it's like, bro, what are you saying this for? It's just like it's not something that happen all the time. If you and your homegirl
unnatural
always
behavior.
saying good night, if you got a motherfucker that you always saying good night to, it don't bother you. It doesn't alarm you. But if you and this person always tell each other good night, then you gonna be like, all
I
right,
don't
bet.
know
I'll
another
hit you
man
up.
that I've always told good night. Like
I don't know
outside
no
of-
man I ever told good
You know
night.
what I'm saying?
Probably
My
besides
dad.
my kids and my 2 sons and probably my dad when I was a young nigga.
Dad, when I was a young nigga, that's it.
Yeah,
Like
like-
you're not just about to be. That ain't something.
It always came off as a woman thing for me. Like women would be like, good night. You be like, all right, good night. Like, you know what I mean? Then
don't
like
even think
as
I
I
heard
got older,
But
it became a girlfriend, boyfriend type
I think
of
what
thing.
makes it normal is for the nigga to already be like, all right, good night, bro. Instead of calling to say good night. I think that will make it the most normal. If you were to be like,
To
all right,
text
good
a
night,
nigga
bro.
and say good night?
No. I'm saying if you already on the phone with the nigga and he be like, all right, good night, bro. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Whoa, that's gonna make me pause. That's
I don't,
a pause.
but I think that's better.
Pause, bro.
I think that's better than just calling to say
I think
good night.
you want me to
don't
take.
think
You
so?
want me to take?
No.
Listen. I'm gonna
No.
say this. If
It's
I'm
the
on the
same
phone with
level
Jack,
of
listen. If
pause.
I'm on the phone with Jack Like, all right, we can play this out. If me and Jack on the phone, getting ready to get off the phone, I'm most about to go to sleep type shit. I'm like, all right, fool, I'm about to go to bed. I'll talk to your ass tomorrow.
Hit me up tomorrow, cuz. I'm out.
Good night that ain't going. We not exchanging good nights. No,
So
that ain't
you
gonna
can't
happen.
say good night, sleep tight.
No, no. Don't tell me sweet dreams, nigga. No. What are we doing? What we doing?
I
here?
think that
I'm gonna have to go rap. You gotta rap.
it was a few guys.
Yep, I got it.
It was a few guys that was like, all right, bro,
Crazy
good night.
papers.
Damn. But he's still looking crazy. Like, bro, what you want?
I mean, the thing is, like, you know, it's just not normal in our society. Maybe in the other culture, the European culture.
I think that if it happened more often, it wouldn't be looked at so weird. Like if a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
No, it would still be looked at mad weird by guys who are not weird. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's just a weird phrase to end anything where you're talking to another guy. You know what I'm saying? That another guy who
I had a
likes
friend
women.
always say, "Let me know when you get home." But years later, he came out the closet Frisco style. Okay, so what?
I mean, you're a woman though. Yeah, let me know when you get home.
I'm
for
reading
sure.
it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm all off into the see the comments on here. What?
Yeah, he said.
Had a friend
I
always-
had a friend who always said, "Let me know when you get home." But years later, he came out the closet like Frisco style.
Oh yeah, that's questionable.
But
Let me know when you get home is questionable. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay. You know what I'm saying? All that
But
kind of
this
stuff
is
is
the
cool.
thing. Just because the person came out the closet doesn't mean the nigga didn't care about you getting home. He still ain't come on to you. Even when he came out the closet, he still ain't come on to you.
That's
You know what I'm saying? The nigga
I feel like that's a come on. I feel like that right
no,
there is a come
it's
on.
not though. It's not, cause that if it never went past that, the nigga probably genuinely want just, hey bro, let me know when you get home.
It didn't go past that because you can get the vibes that it's like I shouldn't try with this guy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and
That's a
respect.
different. That's a
And
different
respect.
thing though.
That's respect. Not going there.
That
doesn't
doesn't mean that you still didn't come on to me though. I just didn't catch the shit because I'm not.
But
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's a little stereotypical because it's like just because you're gay don't mean you come on to everybody.
No, I didn't say that. I said
And
that particular thing saying, let me know when you get home. That particular thing. I'm not saying every guy, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But a guy who tells me that, and if he says it more than once, right? He said it maybe 2 or 3 times that week. That's me. That's questionable. That's just me. That's just, you know. That's not as.
All right, hold on. I missed it. Get back to the. Hold on. Get me back. Catch me up in the
Technically
conversation.
no, but he said my girl took him away from him. I'm just saying there were signs. He said my girl took him away from him.
Away from him.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, dude was super. He was. That's hitting on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hold
you're
on.
telling.
Paywall.
Is he trying to say my girl took me
He's trying
away
to
from
say
him?
that me and him are friends, and he took me away from you, who is my girl. Like that's what I'm getting out of that.
Okay.
And
Me away
that should
from
not
him.
happen. Like that can't happen, right? Because
Hold on. Technically,
So
hold on. Let me
I'm
read this.
being realistic.
Technically, no, because he said my girl took me away from him.
I mean that's
I'm
what it
just
sounds like to me.
saying
Basically,
that-
what
But
it
so
sounds
this
like
is the
he's
thing.
saying.
Oh, so yeah, okay, so he did hit on you.
Yeah, he hit on it. That's
Okay,
what-
yeah, that's
that's
hit
what
on.
I'm
No,
on.
this is what I'm saying. I'm
No,
trying
I was just trying to
be
catch up.
unbiased.
All right, I was just trying to catch up, so I was just trying to see what he was saying.
I'm about to be off my rocker with the
He
wood,
just
man.
might not. He just might just be different. Sometimes the shit we look at as weird is just weird. It ain't necessarily gay. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
think
just
let
weird
me
as
know
hell.
when you make it home. I've said that to a couple homies. I'm not gonna lie. Like shit, hit me when you get to the crib, gang, just to make sure. Like
That is completely different from saying, let me know when you make it home. I'm going word for word.
if you saying like, let me know, words can
maybe
be
if you
different.
drunk as hell, right? Maybe you fall, you slip, and I'm like, cuz, let me know when you get to the crib. You know what I'm saying? But if I tell you 4 out of 7 nights that we, you know what I'm saying, hanging out as friends, let me know when you get home. Let me
Yeah,
know.
I'm not gonna care after
That's-
a while.
you-
I mean, if I know you a little impaired, nigga, text me when you make it to the crib.
But that's what
different.
I'm saying. I think that it just might be weird to some people, but I don't think it ties into the sexuality. Everything is not always about a person being gay.
Because some
this
people
person
just
was
raise-
actually gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
his situation, that person
that's the
ultimately
point,
came
like,
out
you know what
to
I'm
be
saying?
gay. I don't.
I get it, but I'm trying to be unbiased about it. You know,
Alright.
it's not always about a person being gay.
My first topic. Listen, this is the first one, hot out the grease. I don't care what nobody talking about. I want to know because somebody had me fucked up earlier, right? So I'm having this conversation, right?
That nigga pardoning everybody. He should have let Todd Kersley and his wife out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Trump going crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He going crazy, freeing the homies, nigga.
Listen, he
Shout out
freeing
to that nigga
everybody.
for freeing the homies.
But look, Pete. First topic, right? You dating somebody. Y'all both. Everybody in the room. You got a partner, right? You go somewhere with your partner, but you ain't never met her friends or his friends. In that case, right? When you walk in the room, it's a nigga and a woman, a girl you smashed. Like you smashed that friend, one of their friends, right?
Okay, wait, pause. Start over.
All right. You walk in, you get a new nigga, right? Because I'm just using for example, but same thing with you, just put a girl in it. You get a new nigga, right? You don't really know his friends like that, but you know, he invites you to the kickback. He like, shit, baby, we going to the kickback.
I know what's coming.
Baby, we're going to the kickback. You get to the kickback, and one of your old things is in there that you done let smash. But it's his man's. Are you telling him on the spot right then and there, or are you going to wait till y'all leave? And same thing for you. Are you telling her on the spot right there, or is you leaving?
It depends on what type of person he is. And what I mean by that is, if he the type of nigga where he going to fuck up the whole night because of something I said to him, I'm not going to say nothing to him until I get home. But if he can play his role and take what I'm saying as honesty, and I ain't want to put you on the spot, let's just enjoy our day, then yeah. But if you're not that type of person, I don't want to, because I'm going to leave once you get to acting weird. And that's just about both of us, because people pay attention to shit. They're going to be looking at both of us like, what's going on with them? Do I care that much? Not necessarily, but this is me, first time meeting your people and shit. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit is a factor.
But I didn't know that was going. My answer was, I'll tell you later. Even if you introduce me, we can play this little role that I don't know her for real and for right now. And then when we get up out of there,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you as soon as we get in the car. Don't even start the car. I want to talk to you.
I think start the car and let's get down the road a little bit.
No, don't even
fire this blunt up and figure out how to start this conversation.
No, because I've been thinking about it the whole time.
I slammed your mans and I don't know if she gonna try to keep it P or not. I don't know if she hit you with a message by now. Like, girl, you woody whoop. Like,
I mean, are you actively still?
No, it's just somebody. Just you and your girl go into a room. You feel me? And you just so happen to fuck one of her friends. My homegirl, the girl that I was having, because I was having this conversation at work. The girl basically was like, I'm telling him right when we walk in, on the spot, no matter how he feel. I'm just saying it. I was like, you lying, bro. Like, you tweaking. Like, you can't say that. Like, you don't know. Dog, go. Listen, that might go left. But then again.
Why would it go left?
Because, bro, we talking about pure pride. You walking in and your girl tapping you on the shoulder like, bro, I used to fuck with. I used to fuck this.
Well,
nigga.
back in my macking days, you know what I'm saying? I ain't macking no more, but back in my macking days, that wouldn't have been an issue for somebody to let me know, like, yo, I smashed that person, or I used to, you know what I'm saying? Because I would tell them if I walked in the room, while we're in the room, damn, there go such and such, man. I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to kick it with that person. Or I used to, you know what I'm saying?
See how you change the verbiage? No, the verbs is I only fuck that person.
I mean, kick it with is fucking. Like,
that
I don't have to be that.
True.
I don't have
Kicking
to be
it.
that.
I know some girls that would go with semantics.
I'm talking about
they would
men
semantic
talk.
you out. I understand that, but they
kicking it. Look,
that could be.
Listen,
I ain't never heard no man say I kicked it with somebody and did not smash that person.
Kicking it.
I do.
Look, this is how I feel.
I know niggas that they lied on their swipe before, gang.
Kicking it and talking is not dating or a relationship.
What?
Kicking it and talking, both of them are not
that's just
dating
smash.
and not
That's
relationship.
terminologies for I smashed before. That's all that is in grown folks terminology.
I would agree with
person
him.
means
If you kicked it with
I know some people that said they
if you
kicked it
kicking
with
it with a
people and they
person,
did not fuck.
Yeah, but it's still not a relationship or dating.
That's just childish. That's a childish explanation. Because that means that whole shit was platonic, so you shouldn't even brought that shit up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean you shouldn't even brought this person up at all. You know what I'm saying?
Because why the fuck is you bringing me up if we just
Why
friends?
you make that weird? You just made this weird because now you gotta
making
make
it weird.
now you gotta make us explain.
Can I talk to her or what?
Yeah.
And that's how niggas thinking. Yeah. Can I talk to her or what? Cause I hit it first.
I think I'd do that if I really want to be an asshole and we had like a kickback. I'd be like, do you know y'all got that new Ray J?
Y'all got that.
I ain't talking about what wish he done.
The new Ray J is crazy.
Y'all got that new Ray J. Drop that.
DJ, drop that Ray J.
That nigga Ray J was going through the crowd.
She make fun of rap stars and ball players, but we all know I hit it first.
bro.
Ray J,
That
pull up on
nigga,
your ass right now, nigga. Stop playing with that nigga.
Oh, don't smoke a Ray J.
that nigga walked through the crowd
Ray J
like he was
Never
Ryan Isley at that motherfucking millennial tour.
Hey, look, that's crazy. All right,
Anybody know strong stoners, man? Y'all know I don't mess with this wood. That's why it take me so long, man.
yeah, he over here
I done
practicing.
forgot papers, man.
He practicing.
It's all bad.
He practicing. All right,
I don't think
where
all
y'all
that
wanna
weed
start?
gonna fit in there. That's kind of, I don't know.
That is the illusion. That's the illusion.
Just gotta get out with an evil laugh.
Yeah. Where y'all want to start? What else y'all got? I was just starting with my jokes. Them was my jokes of the day. Like I had them like queued up. Can a nigga tell? Can you? Like, and then I really wanted to hear that from a female aspect about the good morning thing. Cause now I want to know what is y'all not like. What's y'all crossing the line list? Cause I can't say good morning or good night to Jack. Like that ain't happening. Now I test that nigga like, what you got going on? What up?
I don't really think I think it just depends on the type of female, too, because I don't really like.
Two things that a girl that'll make you say is you cool to a girl randomly.
I say
She
you
text
cool all the time.
But I'm just saying, if she randomly texts you these two statements, it'll be like, is you cool? Like that'll make you look weird. Like what the fuck?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on that one because
right,
I
we'll
mean,
get
me
back
and my real friends, we talk about all type of shit, like real spill. Like
What if one of them just put in the chat, woman to woman, ellipsis.
woman
That's
to
supposed to
woman.
mean, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and now I'm texting back, bitch. This ain't no hey, bro. This is Shirley. Delete that shit. Delete all that shit.
Delete all that
Bitch,
shit.
ain't no hey, bro. This is Shirley. We don't do that shit.
Little woman to woman
It
with the
depends
ellipsis.
on the time.
What you about to say?
If they smashed 5 years ago, who cares? But if you're talking about 6 to a year, nah, we gotta talk. I'm catching up. Yeah, I keep up.
Damn, we
Hey,
gotta talk about 6 months to a year?
I mean fresh sex.
Dang.
If you just smashed 6 months to a year ago, I ain't gonna lie, that is kind of. It's still because that could be
A year
potentially
is a
new.
long ass time, bro.
But hey, you know niggas that still been trying to hit it throughout the year.
I feel like-
even though you've been skipping months, nigga. Every chance you
I
change
feel like
girls,
if
nigga,
you,
you can tap back in. Like, what up, though?
I feel like it really depends. Well, I'm gonna let you know regardless. But if it was a long time ago, I'm gonna need you to relax. Cause I ain't know neither one of y'all niggas. I barely know him and I ain't know you at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go anything past 3 years. Anything past 3 years, if you the homie, I guess. Like, obviously, you.
I know.
getting-
Tell me. I don't need no gray areas.
No, I mean,
don't
tell
fuck with
me,
gray
but I ain't
areas.
really
don't
pressed
need no
over
gray
anything
area.
past 3 years. If he smashed 3 years ago, then that's his problem, I guess. Y'all didn't work out. Why?
But
Now, if you want
it's
to keep
funny that
bringing
you
this up to
saying
me,
that.
I'm going.
It's funny that you saying that. I just think the post that said, how do y'all go about when you pick the wrong friend? I seen the post that said that.
Oh, I know how to answer that. I know how to answer this. You want to go first, Jack?
How you go about
Picking the wrong friend.
Picking
You
the
go
wrong
meet
friend.
that one chick. I can tell y'all the whole story for real about how this happened, and the girl chose like she shut shit down, but that's here nor there, and I still to this day be like, yeah. But how do you go about picking the right friend or the wrong? Saying you like finding out you picked the wrong friend. You know how they always be like, let me see all your friends before I start talking to you completely. Cause you know it's always that one girl that be like, oh, you got a light skinned friend. Damn, girl, I should have got her.
I don't do the light skin, so I can't relate.
I'm just saying, you know, just that one light skinned nigga. Shout out my Ypos, man. My nigga, my boy be heaps. Listen, my whole life that nigga.
your one light skinned friend be like,
he
he's
be
the bag puller? or something?
listen, no, he a closer. My light skinned friend. He a closer, right?
And I said, who? You
In
gonna say?
2025,
I'm not gonna say his name.
Light skinned
I'm not gonna
friends
say his
is
name.
winning.
No, listen. Cuz a closer, right? My boy a closer. He go get him a bucket. He got that Paul Pierce game though. It's slow and methodical. He got to take you up to the top
Slow
of the
and
key,
methodical.
hit you with the right left, spin, put you in the post, pump fake. It's light skinned. It's the light skin game. He don't got like that Steph Curry light skin nigga
I've
game.
always picked the right friend, so I don't know how to answer that.
I was about to say, I ain't never
I
picked
usually
That's
get the
one.
one that has the
I
most
can't
sense.
believe that, bro. I can't believe that, bro.
I'm
You done seen a group of girls. You got on her friend.
He
Not
said he
saying she
usually
was
get the one
not
that had the
saying
most
she was the
sense.
worst in the group. She might have been the second best in the group. You might have been like, I'm cool with this, but
Nah.
she got a little more ass than the one I chose. I'm into dark skinned girls, and I usually end up in like I can say the reason the time it happened to me is I'm into dark skinned girls. They was the same build. Everything was pretty much identical physically. You feel me? She was just dark skinned versus her being brown skinned. I was more into the dark skinned girl than I was, and I was like, damn. If I'd have just waited 2 more minutes, she was gonna turn the corner.
Nope. No. I'm satisfied with all.
I'm not gonna lie. I was young. I didn't give a fuck. I was
Even
working
when
in the
I
mall.
was young, like I was.
Nah, I was
choosing.
nigga.
I was
used to work
choosing
in the
number
mall.
ones. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I used to work at Foot Locker in the mall, nigga, as a young nigga, boy. What? You talking about packs? Fairlane, nigga? We talking about Fairlane at its apex. Packs up, they was coming in there in packs, and then your homegirl being Ladies Foot Locker, and you over here, and then I'm seeing you like, oh, she pretty decent. We done struck up a conversation. That's how your homegirl done came over here. Now we got the conversation going, and I'm really like, oh, I want
And
her.
girls I used to talk to never had groups of friends. Like that also was something I never like was. I guess I didn't have the luck to get like girls with groups of friends. I always call girls by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like so it wasn't never like 3 or 4 and I gotta choose from. Nah, it was.
Or when you seen them. Have you ever, like when you pulled up to a friend, a kickback, and you seen one of her friends, like, oh, fuck. But then you put your mans on it. You put your best mans on that. That's that one friend you bring, you know that's a closer. You be like, gang, when we get here, it's a dark skin right here. I'm telling you, bro, as soon as you walk, that's the one I want you to go close on.
No, they don't never be having friends. No.
You gotta stop hanging out with people that
the only women who.
What about you, ma'am, over there? You ever walked up and seen like, damn, I picked the wrong friend.
I picked the wrong.
Friend.
No, I wouldn't say the broke friend, but I have thought like, you know, one of the friends probably looked better, but like far as like, you know, all the extras and how the niggas is, I ain't found out. I didn't find out because I didn't go find out. Right. All I thought was like, okay, damn, that nigga kind of short.
20 more minutes, I'd have got it.
That nigga kind of short. His friend, he looked like this, he looked like that. That was just about it. But I don't do that homie hopping shit. That ain't, it's too many niggas in the world to be trying to talk. Now, knowing people is one thing. People knowing a nigga and you being cool with the nigga or the nigga your homeboy. Cause I done been in a situation where the last light skinned nigga I ever talked to was like 8 years ago. And the nigga, yeah, like 7, 8 years ago. And the dude I talked to after him, they knew each other. But I knew that they knew each other when I started talking to him. Was they friends? No. Never was friends. The nigga got mad at me. We was broke up. The nigga got mad at me. It was like, I'm talking to a nigga he know. A nigga got feelings, baby mamas. And I looked at the nigga. I laughed. I said, why you ain't telling that nigga that?
Why you ain't telling that?
Why you talking to me about that? Why you ain't telling that nigga that?
Cause that'd be crazy. But go on
Why
with
you
that.
won't rap that on it?
Listen, man.
Well, I got papers now.
Why you won't rap it on there though?
You know what? I'm just gonna lead us the way it is because I'm a player.
All right, so look, leading into what you just said, what role does pride play in ending or saving a relationship?
What is that question?
Yeah, I like that you got.
It was a little longer than I paused.
Hey, yo.
I paused it.
Paywall, do your job. Do your job, Paywall. What role does pride play in ending or saving a relationship?
It can play a lot of roles in ending it, for sure.
What role do it play in saving it?
I'm gonna just go on my opinion far as men. I don't feel like I'm prideful. What? I don't feel like I'm prideful.
I did not.
I feel like
fuck. I did not wear my hood again. I just told myself I need a hood, bro.
When it comes to when I'm into a person, I damn near would do anything for the person that I'm seriously dealing with. So pride don't really play a big part in how it is now.
He Uncle Elroy.
Man.
Yeah, that nigga got that Uncle Elroy hit.
Now, when it comes to the only thing I can say, for an example, a person wanted me to apologize for something, and I don't feel like I was wrong. I guess that's pride.
Mm-hmm. Did you apologize?
No.
Pride. Extreme pride, too.
I just said it.
I understand that.
But I'm not too prideful for the fact that when I know I'm wrong, I'm not going to apologize. No. Yeah, for sure. Well, so I don't.
What?
Thank you, bro.
When I know I'm wrong, I will apologize.
But if you don't feel like you wrong, it ain't no.
I'm gonna give you an example. This is a little deep, but I'm gonna give you an example.
All right, make.
So, what you about to say? Make what?
Don't make it so deep. Pause.
It is deep. It is deep.
All right, come on, let's get to it. Maybe it's me, but I might not apologize if I don't.
Exactly.
What?
So,
That don't make sense.
Listen.
Yo, all right, hold on. Just let me address y'all. Both with this feelings and not apologizing thing. It don't matter what you feel. It ain't about your feelings when you apologizing to a person. It's about theirs.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Am I tripping here, Jack, or something? Is this something I'm missing, Todd? Garcia, McFly. tell
No,
me I'm
you are not missing anything.
Like
I'm
what?
gonna give you an example. So,
All right, come on.
when my dad passed, I had decided that I was gonna braid his hair. My dad had hair as long as this weave for anybody that might not know. And my dad only wore 2 braids. That's all he ever wore. I made the decision to braid his hair before the homegoing, and it was a lot. And I did not like what I saw when I got there. He already had on his funeral clothes, but he still had some blood and stuff on him. I felt like he was dirty. My dad was a very clean person. He would have been so pissed with that. And it wasn't about me. It was genuinely because I knew that my dad wouldn't have liked that.
Okay.
So, the way I addressed the person that was doing his homegoing and all that, he known my dad his whole life. He known my dad since he was 17. My dad was working with him for years.
I'm gonna respond to you in the second flow because it wasn't based on cheating. But go ahead.
He said, I asked him. I said, I asked the man like, what do y'all do about it? How does this go? I said because when I braid his hair, I braid it wet. So how does this go? He insists that I just need to do my part so he can do his part.
Is it going in and out? Who going in and out, Pop?
Check the.
Can y'all hear us? Yep.
The iris,
Can y'all hear us? Yep. Oh, red.
Oh, red.
Oh, that's because she probably got the mic. Say something. Talk to it again.
Say it again.
You say it again.
I'm just speaking.
All right, good. Red mic.
So he basically was saying, I asked him, I said, okay, he just insisted I just do my part so he can do his part. And I asked him about the hospital van he had on, and he was like, I don't know what you want me to do. I said, you keep saying I don't want you to. What? He says it's going in and out. He says it's going in and out, so. What about now? Why you pulling pants up like that?
Perfect. Somebody said perfect.
Okay.
Perfecto.
So, okay, let me make this short. I told him about the hospital band. I asked him, could he take it off? And he was like, why?
Dmarks to the rescue.
He said, why? I said, because my dad wouldn't have wanted that. He said, I don't understand what you want me to do. I said, I don't know if you listening to me. I said, but it's not about me. It's about what my dad would want. Whole time I'm crying the entire time that I'm doing all of this. That's as furthest that it went. And when I first said something about the blood, I said, it's been 11 days. He said, what do you mean? I said, he has been gone for 11 days. I said, this is dry. It's not mushy. This is dry. I said, so I don't know how this goes, but it's in his beard and in his ear. I was never rude. I was too emotional to be rude. I couldn't even really stand on my own 2 feet. The point I'm getting at is I talked to my mom and she listened to what somebody else said and she was like she wanted me to apologize. And I told my mom that I wasn't apologizing because I wasn't rude to him at all. And I know me. I should have fucked that damn funeral home up.
Did it?
Went out is crazy. Maybe we should unwrap this.
Sound check 1 2 1 2. Skibbity bop.
Yeah, so my mom listening to one person and then finally talking to him, she was like, I get it. He said it was no need for you to apologize. But I had told her, like, I'm not apologizing. I wasn't wrong at all. We're going to have to knock. Yeah, but, in that situation, do y'all feel like I should have apologized?
Yes. And listen, I'm not saying it.
Why do you feel like I should apologize?
I'm not saying yes as in the aspect of, how can I say this? I only think it's a more of a yes reason for me, just in the general sense of saying, like, you gotta just apologize just because, one, I understand people make mistakes and everybody not gonna be as emotionally connected to the situation as you are. So you wasn't wrong for what you asked for.
Not repeating it. It's okay.
Hey, y'all silly.
All right. You know what? Let's move forward because I'm a sock flow all of that shit. But back to the topic at hand. How much? I mean, what role does pride play?
Do you feel like I should have apologized?
Yes, and only because of the way I feel towards the way my mother feels about me. Like if she feels like I was wrong doing something,
yeah,
and then I explained to her how it was.
So she only said that because of the person that she talked to that wasn't even there.
Because of somebody
And then
that
when
was
she
not there. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But when she finally talked to the man who I addressed about it, he told her that I didn't need to apologize.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
yeah. See, you left that part.
Yeah, you
out.
left
I
that
didn't.
part
I
out.
just said it.
Just now?
No, I said it already. I said.
I missed
I
that.
said.
Your mic wasn't working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
I said
That
that.
changes things.
I said.
I
I said
wrong.
that.
If he don't want an apology, he probably
Yeah,
understood.
he probably
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Every man don't have to. You don't have to be, and that's not a prideful thing. See, I think that's not pride. When you saying it like, no, mom, I'm not apologizing, that's not a pride situation because one, he don't really need an apology, and he's kind of clarifying he didn't want an apology, and two, you not wrong. I'm just trying to make sure my pops is, laid to rest the right way. This is things that I
ain't never.
Nobody is here.
And the whole time, I just asked him stuff because this is my first time doing this. All that I was genuinely confused. I ain't never say y'all got my daddy fucked up or act. I ain't cuss, raise my voice. I genuinely was so confused.
Yeah, and that usually be that. I think a lot of people
When
used to
other
people
families,
crashing out at that time.
that's what I'm saying. Other families will act a fool.
Yeah. But Jack, ending, saving a relationship, pride. Where does it play a factor at for you?
Shit, probably more heavily on the ending side. You know what I'm saying? Simply because, like when you talk about pride on the relationships tip, like you talking about things that can affect possibly your relationship or household. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, scenario. You know what I'm saying? You got a rich mama and daddy, right? Your Uncle Phil status, but you got laid off. So, maybe you can't make rent this month. You know what I'm saying? And, that pride is going to tell you to not ask mama, my rich mama and daddy for a little change, you know what I'm saying, to get me through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you put that pride aside and they know that you are a responsible person because that's the way you live, you'll put that pride aside and go ahead and be like, yo, Ma, let me get this $500-$600 or whatever. Let me pay this. I can shoot it back to you in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? If you're a trustworthy person, then that should work, right? But based on your own characteristics or how you live, that could change your perception of how you think pride will fulfill. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Y'all put this more on the family base. I wanted to do more on the relationship base. So I would say, and I'm gonna go with my example for both, right?
Okay.
Pride playing an example and ending a relationship could be a person being being too stubborn enough to actually hear a person out, see it from their point of view. You get what I'm saying? So it's like listening, being able to communicate, listening to hear them and not listening to react. You get what I'm saying? That can help save somebody's relationship because you might really just be missing the point that somebody's saying. In breed kind of voices, you cool? The fuck I just say? Like, you feel me? Like I get it. Sometimes people don't. They get reactionary because we might have got a little loud and you missing the whole situation. Well, if you over talking me and I'm trying to get my point off of every time I start talking, I'm either gonna do one or two things. And I think this is just for men. Like, if me and you get into an argument, if we get too loud, after some point you're gonna start unzipping your jacket, bro. What we need to do? We gotta go to the parking lot or something? Because I feel like we just not reach. Or can we agree to disagree and let this go? You feel me? I think that's just a man situation. Like, At some
It take
point-
a lot for me to get to unzip my
But I'm
jacket.
just saying, I'm saying if we sitting here really yelling and it's like, bro, we going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you like,
That's no for me. I'm not that argumentative.
See?
Like if
But
I
some
feel
niggas
like
is.
you're absolutely wrong and I know you're wrong, I'll just let you have it. You right, bro. You got it. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely agree with you.
some
Let's
niggas
move
don't
on.
refuse. Some
you know what I'm
niggas
saying?
ain't
Like
refusing.
I'm not that confrontational where I gotta be like, nigga,
Listen,
I'm
some
right.
Niggas, some
Nah.
niggas not engaged, not disengaging.
Nah,
Once they engage, they engage.
I'll let you live in your ignorance if you want to.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can only offer you what I know based on the experiences that I have had.
True.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't know, I'm not gonna say shit about it. If I know a little bit, I'm gonna tell you even that. You know what I'm saying? But it's based off of your receiving it, how you receive it. If you want to live in ignorance, live in that bliss.
If
bro.
me and my girl, what?
I like this.
Where?
I like this nigga.
man,
This is paywall.
hey,
Where?
This is paywall.
he's
Where?
silly.
Listen, that is paywall.
Where the fuck is you gonna be at, SJ?
This is
Yeah, he
paywall.
say anywhere.
James.
He might say
Don't call him
anywhere.
that though. That's PJ. This is PJ. This
Porn J.
is PJ. Private
What
J.
Janet say?
Porn,
Anytime.
porn
You
James.
hear me? That is
Then
him.
he plays.
This is Patreon James right here, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Paywall James. This is some shit he would say, and he would be standing on this too, like, no, seriously, because I think that's if we yelling at each other, and we getting too loud. That means she want to have sex. You be like, SJ, how you get there? She just told you was a bitch ass nigga. He was like, well, that just turned me on.
Man.
Okay, watch out. The way you just get, like, the way your body just lit up a little bit, it felt like you done got you some argumentative in the middle of an argument.
No, I didn't definitely call a nigga a weak ass bitch ass nigga, and it wasn't nothing he could say that was gonna change my mood. That's why I'm thinking like, what? Yeah,
That's tough.
You hear me? That is crazy.
yo weak ass. You think you so P? You're not. A nigga just asked his friend. I was out, and Nene friend gonna ask me. Ask her, was I flirting with, was basically said I was flirting with his friend. I said, that nigga don't know me. I'm P. I'm not flirting with that nigga. I don't know that nigga.
I'm P. I'm not flirting with that nigga. I don't know. But ain't that the point of flirting? Because,
No,
you know-
I ain't have to though. I ain't have to do all that.
Okay.
He was trying to flirt, and I wasn't.
P card now.
Like, I ain't have to
was
do all
thinking,
that.
like,
When
when
she
you
said,
don't
like,
know somebody,
I ain't
that's
have to
when
do
you
all that.
flirt.
I ain't
You
have
know
to do
what I'm
all that.
saying?
The nigga seen me, and he was already talking to one of our homegirls, but not. He wasn't even talking to her. They went out, and she was a weirdo, and he seen me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's me. That's my name on Instagram. Yes, it's me."
That's reckless. She talking crazy. I ain't gonna
For real, I'm
All right.
I'm a real person. I might not be as tall as you think, but I'm a real person.
funny as hell. Now, that's funny. That's funny. Can love only sustain a relationship without communication or sharing values?
No. Fuck no. Hell no.
This
Yes.
was a question. This was a question that was asked. I'm just
Can love be enough if them two parts is not part of it?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I left one out. Compatibility. My bad.
You
No.
don't have to
Compatibility,
share.
communication, or shared values.
I don't think you have to.
So you don't have to share values,
I don't think.
and you don't got to be able. The communication can be shitty, and love is enough.
I didn't say both couldn't be there. I'm saying one of. They don't all have to be there. Share values, I think, is not a requirement. You know what I'm saying?
Compatibility ain't either. If you really think about it, everybody's not compatible. That don't mean that y'all just because y'all both not compatible to do the same. Y'all not lock in step. That don't mean that y'all can't sustain a relationship off y'all love. I think the only one that would make me say no that it can't work is if you don't like got communication. With love, has
Communication is
like that's the biggest key. Out of all
Communication
three of these
is so
situations,
top tier.
Yeah, that's probably the only one.
that's the
Like-
only one you gotta
And
have.
all other ones you can kind of like.
Cause if you don't know how to communicate with me on some
Kinda
regular
wiggle
shit,
around.
bro, I'm about to knock all this shit over, including you.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just talking about even if we just sitting here chilling, we chopping and having a conversation. If our conversations is weird, then it's like, damn, I can't even sit here and watch the game, and you about to just sit here
That
and
just
ask me a million
that
questions.
pushed the button, huh, Flo? He said, "No, I'm not finna be with somebody's daughter." First off, the way he said somebody's daughter is how I be playing it all the time. And she can't tell me what's bothering her. We're adults. We use our words. Also, compatibility is important too. I always be saying somebody raggedy ass son. I say that all the time.
I mean, compatibility, it's alright. Like it's second on the list. It just ain't that important. I don't think you're gonna always run into somebody you compatible with. You're just not gonna always do this. That's not gonna work. Opposites attract.
Most of the
You ain't always
time,
compatible.
not being compatible is what break. No, dead ass. Because you forcing the entire time something that ain't really meshing.
I mean, that could be true.
Not all the
I
time,
think
but that is.
compatibility is subjective, though.
I think that not all the time, but most of the case, you dealt with somebody for 5 or 6 years and it was never working out because y'all really wasn't compatible, and y'all was forcing it because one person wanted it more than the other, and both of y'all wasn't strong enough to let it go. I've seen it plenty of times.
I won't disagree with you there, but
But it's not all the time. It happens though.
Yeah, but at the same time, not being compatible don't always got to be there because we might move like a
'Cause-
step another way.
Compatibility can be a wide range of things though.
Yeah, like
It could be how you clean up, whether you bathe, how you talk to your mama, how you deal with your family.
true.
All that shit play.
Yeah, that's why I say it's subjective because it's really how you like.
For
Some
real.
motherfuckers might not care if you clean, so that's like.
Man, and I just had man.
So it's like subjective, you know what I'm saying? Based on
Never
like,
come in, play with the hygiene. We not doing that. If I wanted somebody that ain't know what to do with their hygiene, I'd date a fucking 5-year-old.
what if you just date someone from a different religion or cultural
I don't
status
give a
that
fuck about all
doesn't
that.
use deodorant or uses baking soda and water for soap?
Listen, you listen.
That's wild. No, it's true.
Listen,
That's
listen
true,
to
though.
this.
That's what I'm
Listen
saying.
to this. You having different beliefs and you have different religious views is cool. That's all fine. But that do not mean you gonna be stinking.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not dealing with the smelly. You figure some shit out.
I'm not dealing with the smell.
I'm not dealing with no
What the
smelly.
hell? What the
Both of my
hell?
parents,
American deodorant?
both of my parents has always been bigger people, and you ain't never smell my daddy ever. Nobody can ever be like they didn't smell Big L ever.
Flat out, dog.
Nobody never said they smell. My mama always kept her hair nails and smell good. You ain't. I'm never coming at. And people
Yeah.
think it's always us big motherfuckers that's funky. It really ain't.
yeah.
It's y'all slimmer to medium motherfuckers that ain't taking y'all time
Damn,
to do what the fuck
slimmer
y'all
to
need to do.
mediums?
Did she call them slim thick?
Slimmer to mediums.
For real. We taking our time to get all of what we need to get done. And y'all patting and rubbing and hurrying up and getting the fuck up out of there.
That nigga said patting and rubbing.
Man, number one,
Whole time you supposed to be scrubbing.
all big people don't be scrubbing, man. It's some
Right.
sit down wind out here that's furious.
Man.
There's some walk
Okay.
past winds out here.
Walk
that's-
past,
boy,
when get up, wind. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? All some of that shit be furious.
You heard?
And your homie might not tell your ass that your
Listen
Man,
here.
your homie
You know
a
what
real
I'm
nigga, dog.
saying? Your
If I
homie
smell you,
or
or if you got a booger, I'ma
might
tell
not
you.
tell your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm
But
saying?
then again, listen,
Bro,
even
did you
if
brush your teeth today?
Listen, even if I tell you, some people just got that. It's just on you. That's just that smell.
No, for real though, cause you got some motherfuckers
It
that brush
gets a
their
little too
teeth,
late.
but they don't scrub their tongue and they don't use mouthwash and they don't go to the dentist and they don't floss.
Hey, that's so many things to not do. Yo,
Guess what?
Just
that
orally.
shit play a big part. Some dudes think it's gay to what?
To wash what?
Don't you ever repeat that a day
I
in
ain't
your
never
life,
heard
let
that in
alone
my
type
damn
it.
life. How was you raised? Who
He ain't
raised
no.
these
So
people?
listen,
He
listen,
basically said niggas don't.
listen. It's
Nah,
some
I don't-
niggas that
I
be
don't-
saying
I don't think anybody of color
washing
feels that way.
their ass or digging to washing their ass is gay. I've heard some people say that, but it's so fucking retarded.
That don't even make sense,
That
bro.
that doesn't even make sense.
means it's-
so when you
washing
wiping
your
your ass,
feet.
is that gay? If that's the case, you fucking Nimrod.
Facts. Yeah, that don't make sense, dog.
Like what?
that don't
I be
make
thinking
sense.
like,
dog.
so how do y'all shit get clean though? Like
That's cool. That's
don't
gotta
you
be
take
cultural.
shits a day? You
That's
take
like
shits every
what?
day, right?
That's like when you
should.
hear white people don't like wash their feet
Use
and
wash
stuff like
rags.
that.
Don't use wash
I heard
rags.
they don't wash their feet because they say
don't
that
wash
They say that
the
yeah.
water like ride
Yeah, they say the
down
water
or some
ride
shit.
down,
I've
yeah.
seen- I've heard that multiple times
Yes, bro.
from you know what I'm
They think
saying.
that.
But my thing
They bar the
is,
skin, bro.
yes, they don't use
Bar the
rags.
skin,
Yeah.
only the torso.
Yeah,
You feel me?
And
And
barely,
then
no underarm action.
we
it's
done.
Just, it's just chest.
I've heard. This is
little
what I've heard.
bit.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly.
This is what
Ain't no allegedly.
I've heard this from white people. I know people that dated white people.
No, Flo not
and they
capping
saying
at all.
that the
Some men
soap
don't
run
wash.
down, that get it clean.
So
Dog.
I have little feet, or well, to a lot of people, my feet is little. I have average sized
Men
foot.
don't wash their feet either.
My feet get sweaty easily. Not like a stench, but when I didn't worked all day, I can feel my sock, and it's like my sock feel like I've been wearing it all day. So guess what? Toe jam exists. If I don't bend down and wash my feet, they're gonna still be stinking.
Some niggas still got the same outfit on for a week. So.
Hey, whoa. Now that's different. That nigga might be working, man. He might be doing something that.
No.
Do y'all want to know something so funny? Let me say. Okay, listen.
You know it.
Listen. Let me say this to y'all before I forget. Listen. Let me say this to y'all before I forget. They was talking about how somebody was making somebody food and and I want to say they had flipped some of the food. No, he was in there making the pizza like this, and then it had touched his work shirt, and they was like, that nigga in there doing all that playing, and the shit getting on his shirt. I said, you damn right, cause who washing a work shirt 5-6 days a week? Bitch, stop playing in there with my food. That's what you better not be in there doing.
That bitch gonna go through the oven though. It's gonna burn that little bullshit off on that.
But that's not even the point. That's not even the point.
I said that bitch through twice, bro.
That's not even the point. But the point is, niggas is not washing their work shirt. If they got one or two work shirts, they not washing them one or two work shirts every day. They not. They rotating them.
That bitch gotta be washed at least 2 days a week. If you
yeah, they do, but that's still not every day though. That's still not every day.
You only coming in there touching pizza.
It's still not every day though.
So that means yesterday's pizza just gonna be.
I said you must use 3 rags to take a shower: shower, face, body, and feet. I'm using 2.
Damn,
big
nigga
fella.
using a whole different rag for their feet.
I'm using.
Y'all rich.
I'm using
rich.
2 rags, big fella.
Cuz got 3 rags, bro. That's rich. I ain't that rich yet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
going 2 rags, bro.
I'm using a rag for my face, and this is not even what I'm washing it with, because I got these little scrub pads, and I have a microfiber facial scrub brush. So I ain't even really using a rag to clean it. It's really the dab.
Okay.
But I'm still using a separate rag for my body. So
I respect that. I respect that.
Because if you got to be,
you can't wash your face with your ass.
You got to be some kind of crack. Can you imagine? Like I can't imagine. Like what?
Yeah. No, you can't wash your face with your ass.
No.
One rag though. I just use my hands for my face.
But this is the only way you're using one rag. This is the only way. If that rag is clean and you hit your face first, then your body, and you don't go back to your face.
Boom. Okay,
that's the only way.
Okay. I respect that rule.
That's the only way.
I respect that rule.
Straight out the dryer or a brand new when you hit your face first, you never go back to it.
Facts, yeah.
That's the only way.
2 rags, man. I don't know where this 3 rags stuff came
up.
To
me personally, I'm not dollar store 5.
2 rags, big bro. 1 for your face. Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, with 3 rags, he balling.
I ain't gonna even.
Now you hitting that rag on Tuesday and then using it again Wednesday. You already touched your ass and now you on your face. You go ahead on.
That's greasy. Yeah, that's greasy.
That's why you got that little smell.
Man,
that's greasy.
Right across your face.
Right across your face.
Damn, y'all just went crazy for a minute. We got to get back to some. Damn, I don't want to stop the fun. No, y'all done made this funny a little bit. You just got an ass rag on your face.
Man, what?
Pop, you is dangerous with 125 for 5 rags at Dollar Tree. I ain't gonna lie. Is it a Dollar Tree is it a dollar store if it costs you $1.25?
Dollar Tree and Family Dollar is not a dollar at all. No, Dollar Tree haven't been a dollar in so long, bro. Where you been?
Since the 90s.
No, it's been like a year though. Year and a half.
It was $1 stuff in there a year ago?
Yeah.
Shit, which one?
The tax was 105 but now everything is 125 or more.
That's crazy.
It used to just be $1.
Do you think people grow apart or just stop putting in effort?
Both.
How is it possible to do both?
Both because people get stagnant. People,
so you feel like they stop putting in effort, then grow apart, or they grow apart, then stop putting in effort?
I think that y'all already growing apart, and then you just stop putting in effort because you like, fuck it, but you ain't strong enough to let it go. And
so that's the pride. Back to our first conversation about pride not ending the relationship.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of that shit going on.
Because you just don't want to be lonely.
Yes, and a lot of people don't want to be lonely. A lot of people feel like, okay, well, I'm already in this shit with somebody that I know what to expect from. I don't want to go deal with a new nigga and he gonna. Perfect example. So my friend, we've been going back and forth for a while now about the fact that he feel like Cardi B left Offset to go deal with another nigga that's doing the same thing. And we only know what the world show us. And also, you have different expectations from a man you married and had 3 kids with than a nigga that you're just dating. You don't have the same expectations.
Are we just putting dating on them, or just because we saw them at that Knicks game that make them a couple?
I just threw out dating, kicking it, talking, whatever.
Kicking it, they just fucking.
Yeah, but also Red.
Stephon Diggs. My boy was just on
Red got all these friends with what? Did I say friend?
Listen.
Did I say friend?
Listen. I ain't gonna lie.
My friend.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
my friend who I'm talking about is a dude. My friend who I'm talking about is a married dude, and he be like, Cardi B. He always be like,
why is this married dude talking about Cardi B and?
It's just social media shit. I mean, I'm on a pod. I just be talking to my friends about shit.
Okay.
So he like, females always. He said females always want to leave a nigga and go be with the next nigga to deal with the same shit. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I gotta go through 10 niggas. If you on some shit that I ain't fucking with, I'm leaving you just like I left Debo and them. I'm gone.
All right,
and I expect you to do the same thing.
Okay, no, I'm here for that, right? I'm here for it. But then again, now, at what point are you really trying to? What's the goal then? If you're gonna keep leaving everybody for that aspect, because
I'm just saying that
women on the biological clock. So y'all trying to get to a point. If you like in your case,
who trying to get to the point?
Y'all are.
Hey, he hit you with a y'all.
Yeah.
Females ain't trying to get to a certain point in life.
I mean,
most women want to be married with a kid. Right?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think that's a kind of a general statement for this.
I said most
that when we was.
I just said most
do you still think you should be loyal during the talking stage?
No.
What does that even mean?
What does that even?
That don't even go together.
It's provocative.
He trying to get the people, bro.
Okay.
Loyal during the talking stage. Do you know what?
That's not possible.
You give me your definition of talking. Routine is what makes people stagnant. That's why unpredictability is a hidden gem. You not clocking me. Yeah. Because you get with a person and a person stop doing certain things, they do become stagnant and they don't really try to seek out that person no more. I'm asking, some people do. Give me your definition of talking and then I'm gonna let it rip.
I feel like he looking at talking as dating. Like that's kind of like the same thing. Because most people that do that, like they look at it like I'm loyal to this person.
So
like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to be. If I am not in a relationship and I'm talking to a guy, and I happen to be talking to him more than I talk to other niggas, that's all it is. It's
just you, my favorite nigga at the moment.
Yep, I got a favorite nigga. Yep.
Have you changing his name in your phone to favorite nigga?
No, I ain't got to.
Okay.
But yeah, so I feel like when you are dating, y'all hang out and y'all see each other consistently. Fuck no.
I can see where the loyalty would start trying to.
But loyalty, what do you mean?
Listen. Because
loyalty,
he's changing the rules a little bit. He moving the goalposts every comment. But I understand what he's trying to say.
Loyalty. But y'all aren't together yet.
Hanging out and consistently seeing each other, then
now,
some form of loyalty.
Yeah, but this is my thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna get a little vulgar with it. I'm not into having sex with more than one person. Has it happened before in my younger days? Yes, but that's not my thing. Okay. So if me and this person is having, you say, until we agree.
No, finish your statement.
I was finna say that. If me and you are having sex, yes, I'm gonna talk to some other niggas, but I ain't gonna be having sex with every nigga I talk to. That's just a me thing. But until you ask me to be your girlfriend, I'm not acting like your girlfriend.
That's childish.
No, it's not. Until you ask me and show me.
I got you.
Until you ask me and show me.
I like when she put herself.
Yeah, that's childish.
Then I'm not doing it because let me finish. Until we both agree that we're in a relationship, because a motherfucker start going over a nigga house and be doing it to him and think that that's her nigga, and then her feelings get hurt.
A nigga will go over to a girl house and start doing it to her and think that's his bitch. And
exactly. Exactly, it go both ways.
But
for sure.
Listen, but now let me explain. Let me pull my Yu-Gi-Oh trap card out a little bit. All right, You said you not gonna go and do girlfriend shit until a nigga asks you to be his girlfriend, right? But would you, if a nigga made you his girlfriend, would you start doing wifely things to make him ask you to be his wife?
What I mean by acting like his girlfriend, I mean truly that. Like me thinking that. I don't mean in the action. I mean like me thinking that I'm his woman. I'm really going to put that in motion once we really do that. But if we're not, I'm not going to put that on myself thinking I'm your girlfriend.
Jack, what you got?
Cause I'm a deep lover. When I'm for you, it ain't nothing I won't do for you. But it's got to be a mutual communication and in the actions that, okay, this is what we're doing. We're exclusively dating or we're in a relationship. A lot of times that don't be the case. You be done fuck this boy for 7-8 years and y'all hanging out and the nigga never asked you to be his girlfriend.
That's common law.
That's a long ass time.
But it happens.
I feel like
Y'all in a relationship.
listen,
It's common law.
I feel like 7-8 months you should be able to make your determination.
You
on-
definitely should. But
know,
what I'm saying is, it's people that you know and you might not have done it, or you might have done it unknowingly that you done dealt with for a year or two, and y'all never was in a relationship. People do it.
Well, this is what I got to say about that. So, coming from the track of a Mac,
This nigga.
you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, when you a man, obviously, you know what I'm saying, your goal is to have a rotation. And when you're a woman, you should have a rotation if you are single. The point of having that rotation, maybe 2 or 3 people, is so that you can understand who and what you like, right? So in that rotation of the women that you may have, those 3 women, if they're smart or if they're looking for what y'all telling me you're looking for, they're looking to be in the relationship, right? So they should be striving to become the girlfriend, right? All that whole time, you should be playing the role to do the things to put you in the girlfriend place, because in your mind, you should know there's probably 2 other girls around here.
Competing
you know what I'm
for that
saying?
spot.
Competing for that spot. So let me
Be
put myself in the OJT, on the job training, like I'm doing the job of a girlfriend to get in that spot, right? Because if you don't, how are you gonna get in the spot of a girlfriend if you're never acting like a girlfriend? That would be my, that would be my thoughts of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my agreement.
Like, how are you ever gonna get to be a girlfriend if you're never acting like a girlfriend? If you're just gonna act like the hoes I'm hitting, or the freaks I'm hitting, or the whatever I'm hitting, then that's the category you'll be in.
I'm gonna keep it as 100 as I can with you. I'm never really been a female that gotta really do too much when I'm dealing with a guy. So I don't really have to go over and beyond. I be myself and show
what's going over and beyond?
whatever the fuck it is. I'm not going
Sound
over
like everything.
I'm not going over and beyond, but I am showing a person that I'm into them and that I care about them and they mean something to me. But playing pick me, I'm not, because the last couple of sentences you said was definitely giving pick me.
How though? That's just saying I want to be a girlfriend, or I want to be a wife, or what. I want a job. Like this, you're doing that in whatever role you play in life.
And I kind of agree, because of the same thing I would say for you. Like when it comes to you and your roster, you got.
I ain't got no roster, but go ahead.
I mean, obviously, but when you talking to different people, you got. Let's just say you're talking to 4 different dudes. Out of these 4, somebody got to separate themselves to get to number 1. So they are the nigga you just said. You my favorite nigga for now.
Somebody got to be Jordan, dog. Somebody got to stand out.
Yeah, somebody got to stand out, and you got to have a backup. Somebody gonna have a backup. Yeah, tryouts, kind of like that.
Tryouts, bro.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, like when he make me mad, I can go chill with him.
I don't have this snootiness about me, but I'm just saying that until we gotta really be on the same page.
I'm like really interested on what above and beyond though is, because you already said that you will not act like a girlfriend to become a girlfriend. So what is? It sounds like above and beyond is like anything.
You ain't
If a nigga needs some Uber Eats, you ain't ordering it for him.
You ain't hearing me. I'm saying that I will not think that I'm your woman. That's what I said. That's why I made sure that I reiterated what I said. Just because we're kicking it and all that, I don't have it in my mind that I'm your woman, and that happens all the time.
You should not though. But will you do the things to become his woman?
Obviously.
But
Okay.
also, at
Okay.
what point are you going to click the switch on and say, I'm in here to compete for his the woman job? Like I'm about to make you cut the other two off.
You gotta know
You
he
said-
got other ones because you in your
you
mind
said-
saying you're not.
what-
his
what
only.
did you say?
point do your switch click and say, I'm going in for the girlfriend spot?
I'm about to go for the kid.
You gotta move them out the way. Hey, big dog, move out the way. That's kinda
It
the
depends
question you
on-
ask.
Yeah, like how are you?
That's the
What
basis of
separating
what
you?
you ask.
know
Until
what
we
I'm saying?
agree to become mutually exclusive, all that doing boyfriend
Listen,
stuff
yeah,
ain't
What
in
is
it.
this?
Listen, what we not gonna do is let him lie. We not gonna
He lying.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
keep
he
letting
lying.
him do this. You feel me?
He lying.
So what we gonna move him to the side.
I'm talking about the woman.
Your voice,
really, to be
hey,
honest.
Flo, your voice, the voice you have in your vocal cords, let me know you lying.
I can just see it right now.
You
And listen,
you
and I'm
such
not-
a
I'm not totally
you such a
disagreeing
smooth talker, bro. You're lying.
with- Facts. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Folks, you lying. To be honest, I'm dating somebody in September. Decided if I was- True.
But-
I can agree with
yeah,
that part
for sure.
But listen, at the end of the day, follow what the situation is. The situation is we're all in a competition with somebody that's trying to compete for that person's attention. So what are you doing, and what does that switch look like when you click on and be like, all right, hey big dog, you've shown me enough to where it's like I'm here with you. Nah, cut the rest of them off. They cool. Tell them they gotta go find something to do until me and you done doing what we doing, if ever. You see what I'm saying? That's the question that I'm asking. Hello, are you listening? Hello.
Yes, I'm listening to
That
you.
was the question. When does that switch click for you? It's like when do you go?
Hopefully
when
it's
do you
not
go
7 or
Mamba
8
mode?
years. How you was just
When do you
describing.
go? When do you go Mamba mode? Let's use it in that.
I feel like
Smooth talker would, not me.
yes, definitely.
Flo just on his boots.
I feel like that switch clicks when I feel like we really on the same page. Okay, let's really do this. Let's really do this.
What's the timeline for that? Is can this happen soon? Like soon as y'all start to like.
I feel like
2 weeks.
whenever it happens, because that shit can happen in a month. That shit can happen in 3 months. I didn't been dating somebody for less than 2 months, and they was showing that they was serious. They liked the way I treated them, and we did it, and it lasted for some years. So it just depends. It just depends on the situation and how it is, because it ain't just about one person. It's about how it's flowing for both of us.
True. My man's still stuck on the part.
He ain't.
Over and beyond. I'm telling you.
He ain't.
I am.
I'm telling
He
you.
not, because I didn't clarify what I meant already.
You did.
All I did was look at this camera. I just so happened to look up at the screen, and I could just tell. in his
Because
mind, that nigga is like when I leave
when-
this
when-
side,
when
I'm
it-
still going to
when it
figure out
come-
what over and beyond.
When it comes to men and women, the shit damn near be so different. And I run across females all the time, and I be like, bro, that's not your nigga.
But she competing for the spot.
Yeah,
How
she
you gonna
compete
say
for
that?
the spot, and
But
she probably
listen.
know it's not.
But-
that is just one of her in her rotation. Like you
No,
know
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying?
no, 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 no,
And if
no.
it ain't her
You have
place,
to listen
her
to me.
rotation, she's
You
still
have to
competing
you
for
have
that
to listen to
position.
me. You have to listen to me. I'm gonna give you an example. My niece, not gonna say her name, age, none of that. She's talking to this guy, and they're not. And I said talking. I don't even think they're dating or exclusive, none of that. He comes see her, then a couple hours later, he posts a picture of a girl in a hat, and she's like, should she say something to him? No, that's not your nigga.
Well, that's
He posted it on his page where he knew you could see it.
extreme, though. But that's extreme.
Yeah,
That's
What's
a little
extreme?
Because if they not exclusive and I did this, like so.
But it's and her.
What would be if even if she, like her asking you like, should I say something? If you was to be like, yeah, say something. What's she gonna say? Who is this?
Who is this? Like,
Exactly.
And then I'm probably this is who it is. Like what now? What?
But this is my thing with
This is your
this is my thing with
That's
this is what bothers me about women.
what it is.
They always want to have conversations about shit that they know already and that they don't want to know. It's never no in between. You want to talk to you want a nigga to tell you, you know I fuck with you, but you not my bitch. You know I like you, but I don't want to be with you. You don't want to hear him say that, but you want to keep having these stupid conversations.
He might not say. He might not want to be with you right now. That you know what I'm saying. Like that's the whole.
And
thing.
he's
Like,
not
I
going to
think-
tell you that He's not.
that
He's,
might
no, no,
be
no, 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 no.
extreme. You
And he's
have
not
to-
going to tell you that you're a placeholder. Neither.
That's,
will.
A nigga is not going to say that.
Yes, he
I don't
will.
think he'll use those words. It's pretty.
A nigga is not going to say that.
But
A
he'll
nigga
probably
can't
say,
tell
like,
me if
like-
a nigga can't tell me that he don't that
Jack clear out.
we don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't think placeholder.
We don't want to be together right now,
Let me-
or
let me-
I don't
you
want to be
right.
with you right now, and all that.
You're
That's
a
cool, but
placeholder?
I don't want. I'm not even gonna put myself in that situation, and I don't want shit to get weird with us. I'm not doing that with you, and it's okay. I'm glad you was being honest, but we're not doing that.
But look.
So
Him
we ain't
actually
gonna
coming
date?
out. No, listen. Him actually coming out and saying, "Hey, you a placeholder for right now. I just need you to hold it down until I find what I'm really looking for." No, a nigga not
That's
gonna
not-
say
he's
that.
not gonna say that.
But his actions is gonna show that. His actions is gonna give
Yeah.
you that. His everything he do. When I go out on a date, I'm gonna be fly. All right, fuck it. Hey, what you doing? Whoop, whoop, you trying to go hang out? I'm not calling no other girl.
Even where he take you should show you these things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
is you
nah.
always going to like?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that because I feel like dates is only predicated to first what a person likes. So if your man, like the dude that you're dating, if he only into like movies and he only that's his background, that's how he grew up and type of shit like that, and he not into restaurants and all that type of shit, then of course he not gonna take you to no fly ass restaurant. He gonna take you to the ones that he know commonly. You feel what I mean?
But I think that'll show that he like because he take you shit he like to go to, right?
But every woman, bitches don't go to the Cheesecake Factory, gang. What are you talking about?
Why not?
Shit.
Bitch, the bitch said it. The bitch said, and I hate calling these girls bitches.
They
but
don't
the
like
bitch
going to
said it. She
Cheesecake
said, "I'm not
Factory."
going to the Cheesecake Factory."
What's wrong with Cheesecake Factory?
That's the point. They got. It's a list. You didn't see the list. Places you do not go on the first date.
Cheesecake Factory to me is, I don't like Cheesecake Factory personally, so I wouldn't go there. But I don't see what's wrong with it either. Like outside of it just being a lot of items. Like,
This is the whole thing about it, real shit.
I
A
don't
lot
like
of the time,
cheesecake.
bitches
I
be
don't
dating.
like it for the food.
Bitches,
I
look,
like
listen.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Bitches really be dating, not to really be into that
Can't
person.
love no one.
They be dating to not be into that.
Yeah, they
person?
just be dating just for something to do, or
That's
they
a
got
fact.
status, or they got money. It don't really be to get to know the person. Cause a nigga you really like, bro,
You're not gonna date him?
No.
that's not what I'm saying. That's
No.
not what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
say no. I'm gonna answer.
No, that's not what I'm
Well,
saying.
what
What I'm
I
saying
wanna hear what
is
she's saying.
a lot of the male and female, they don't even really be dating people because they really like them and they want to get to know them. It's just something to do. Like nothing is really that serious or being put into what it's supposed to be. So a nigga that you really like and you really into and you want to get to know and you really like where it's going, that nigga could take you to White Castle if you like him.
Facts.
If you really like that nigga, you don't go sit at White Castle.
Burgers, some cheese sticks,
And you don't call that a date though?
No, they would. If she liked you, she would.
Listen
But
here,
if she
we
don't
can
like
go.
you, then no.
We can go to Dairy Queen and share some ice cream. If that a nigga you really into, that nigga can get you to do whatever. That's just the honest truth.
I had this argument all the time. I was like, if you like a nigga, he can call you to the park. Hey, come
Like,
swing with me.
Swear to God.
She go walk the park with that nigga. If you smoke,
Like,
we can go have a
we can
conversation.
go
smoke a
anywhere.
blunt and walk around.
But
Even
I'm
if you
gonna
don't,
give you an
I
example.
smoke
I'm gonna
the
give you an
blunt.
example.
You know
I got a
what I mean? I'm not closing you
homegirl.
in.
I got a homegirl that's dating a guy exclusively, and the nigga the first he can cook his motherfucking ass off. He keep picking restaurants that's trash, and guess what? She keep going with him. Cause he likes some of the stuff there. He'll like
out here.
he be eating the stuff and be talking about it's good, and she be like, this shit is nasty.
Why
Or I don't
just
like
say it. Like she don't like it.
She is saying it, but these are places that he's picking, but she's going with him because she like him.
So why don't she take him on a date and take him to a fly?
Yeah,
restaurant
she
that
Or
he like?
somewhere to
she didn't pick she didn't pick some places too, but a couple of places he didn't pick has been trash.
That's
Okay,
fine.
but I'm just saying.
That's
But
like-
she still gives him the opportunity to pick, and she's still going with him and spending time with him. That's what I'm
So
saying.
either he don't give a
That's
fuck.
not an issue though, because if
But-
they decide to be
but what
together,
I'm
he's still
saying-
gonna be eating that shit.
But
Right.
my point is,
That nigga still
all
putting
that
up
I ain't
the figures
going here and I ain't going there is out the fucking window. That's what I'm saying.
But okay, now that I don't understand, because if you're trying to be the girlfriend, why would you not go somewhere that he likes for you to go?
Are we having the same
Y'all saying the
conversation?
same thing.
Am
Y'all
I,
saying the
okay,
same
okay.
thing.
I'm all right.
No,
Okay,
y'all
my
saying the
bad.
same thing.
All right, I'm high those. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm missing shit. You know.
Y'all saying the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna let him walk himself down there. He was
Okay. He brought me back.
Shoot it.
Facts.
Listen, she
Okay,
was
thank you.
sniper ready at you. Like,
Thank you. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, like,
what the fuck I was about? What the fuck I just said was coming soon.
cause a female saying a nigga can't take care of her, she don't really like that nigga, and that's cool. Just say you don't really like him, mama.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
True.
Cause a nigga you like can take you anywhere. We finna go to a family reunion, and I don't need, and you ain't, you know,
Family
you ain't,
can't cook. You done been to
and you
some.
know the family can't cook.
You done been to a
Guess
barbecue,
what we gonna
family
do?
can't cook.
Guess
You
what we
like,
gonna do? We finna eat on the way, and we still going.
No, listen. You when you don't know that, you like these. This when you get that first plate, you get one little rib. You might get some chicken.
One little rib.
You know,
Swear
you
to
try
God.
to keep it. You try to keep it real light until you figure out what you
And
like.
when you pick it up with the tongues, you feeling it.
Ain't no listen,
Not feeling it with your hands though.
And look, or if you a nigga, you wait till your girl go get her plate, and then you just grab a little wing off her shit and bite it. Like, this your family shit. Like, then you bite it, you like,
Man,
y'all know how to make a little chicken, I guess.
marijuana affects the memory.
He got
That's a fact.
I definitely got a contact for sure. I'm tired of y'all.
That's good. That's beautiful. All right, come on. Let's get to this last one. Let's see where this take us. Is it fair to expect your partner to fix your wounds caused by past relationships or trauma?
And what you say this deep ass question?
No.
Let's say it again.
No.
That boy, how? Is it fair to expect for your partner to fix your wounds caused by past traumas and relationships?
Man, hell no.
No, it's
man.
not.
The
No,
fuck?
it's not fair. But
Fuck no.
it's nothing wrong with us helping each other sometimes when we going through things that is something from our past. But it's not your job.
It ain't your job.
Yeah, it's not your job.
I would say it's not your job too, but I do kind of agree with SJ. Shut up. Listen.
Fix yourself.
I agree with my dog SJ. Fix your damn self, man.
Listen.
Yeah.
You
Because
can,
people be
but
so fucked up.
Therapy.
People be
Look,
so
look,
fucked
shut-
up.
You can be halfway. All right, I'm gonna use it as a male's perspective. As a man, men not going to therapy.
You can drive like that?
I can ride a bike like this too.
No, he lying. You ain't riding no damn bike.
Facts. No hands.
You not riding no bike.
Facts.
You might drive a car because it's different, but that bike, your ass is
I'm
toast.
definitely
I'm
right.
a productive stoner.
Listen,
You ain't doing that bike.
I'm about to run from the police on the bike.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have coordination,
You hear me?
lung capacity, all that.
You gotta have leg, all that.
I go to the gym like this. It's fried.
No, but I would say it'd be nice to support your partner through fixing.
That's all I'm saying.
And
That's
what I was
all.
getting
That's
to.
all I'm saying.
That's all I was getting to. You kind of, I understand saying fix yourself, but
Yeah, it ain't. It's
Some
not
people,
my
you might walk
obligation,
in
but I
and
don't.
look,
But
like-
I might help.
like I feel like
Support is different from fixing though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said
but you
fix
might
the trauma.
fix, but you might fix.
You might
the
fix
problem.
something.
You might. Fix
You
the
might
problem.
fix something, and that
But
wasn't.
find
You,
a-
you might fi-
Just let me see. You might see something in your partner, right? Your new little chick, you see something in her, and you like, look, I'm gonna just give you this game to do this, and then she changed that behavior, and it's like you just fixed it. You feel me? It might be taking her to do a class. It might be like she might be complaining about.
I still don't think I fixed it. I just influenced it. She fixed it because she took the action.
True, but you influenced the action. If it wasn't for you, she'd still be sitting here complaining about
But that's still not, to me, that's not definitively fixing. That's still like a support factor, like
Okay,
me being an
all right,
influencer.
okay.
You still have to take the act. If all this shit we do, you don't do nothing about it, no one's fixed anything. You have to fix
True.
it. You got to get up and do something. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't fighting you over there. I
Yeah.
agree.
Just being yourself should be an influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see you every day. If it's your old lady or your dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I just think, yeah. Or no, I can agree with that. No, I'm not even gonna fight you on that because I do think I'm gonna say traumas for me can help. You can help a person fix that because some people come from. I've seen people where they come from big families and love and family oriented things, and you run into a nigga that only know like separated trauma. You know what I'm saying? Family traumas. Whoop, you feel this way, and you be like, damn, just being able to see y'all family dynamic help me think of the way I can start changing minds. You feel me? So you kind of helped me fix my trauma in that situation.
He
talk about it.
influenced you.
True, but we talked about it. You feel me? You kind of helped me get through you helped me take the steps. So you helping me fix my trauma. You helping me fix it. You not walking. You not hand to hand, hold my hand. Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
fix
do this.
it.
But like the first 2 steps, you actually had to hold my hand to get me to do A and B. You feel me? But once we got to C, it was like, all right, you know how to do this now. Now I'm calling you like, hey, yo, what we doing? Where the cousins at? We ain't gaming. Like you feel me? You set the stage for me to be able to create that environment for myself. So it's like, yeah, I think that's a help of a fix. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we fix things because it's just, I don't know. It's just being with your partner. I think you should just learn your partner, and then you'll be able to understand. Some of the conversations we have, you might learn something about a person, and you just be like, damn, that helped me. You feel me?
My dog.
No, fuck him. Fuck that nigga too, man. Hey, big dog. You're not gonna keep ducking. Hey, Saturday. Yeah. Call me at Visionary.
Visionary with that shirt banger headlight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Call me, bruh. Call me, bruh. We need to have a conversation. Get in the lab, my nigga. SJ don't give a fuck about men and they problems. I swear to God, that nigga don't give a fuck. Get in the gym, my nigga.
Flat out.
That nigga said, fuck y'all too. Get in the gym.
Get in the gym, bro.
All right. Anything else? Anything else on your minds, on your hearts? What happened? What happened in the news? Any drama that we need to talk about? Trump pardoning everybody. We can have some.
That boy,
some fun.
the what's the young boy name that stabbed one of the twin
Carmelo
boys?
Anthony.
Yeah,
They talking about charging him as an
Man,
adult.
what happened to that nigga?
You ain't hear about it? Little Texas kid, black kid, he stabbed a white guy, white kid to death.
he stabbed him. He stabbed him one time.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Cause him and his twin brother was
jumped
punking him
No, they
and
jumped
jumping
that
him
nigga. They jumped
and
him.
slammed his
He
phone down.
self-defensed the nigga?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm not gonna say that's what they say, but from the, you feel me? It's basically like high school event. I'll give you some context because this sound crazy. So context.
Shout out to all the
They had a track
Scorpios,
meet,
Miss Shaw.
you feel me? Two white boys come up under. They had a tent. You know how them little track meets be having them school tents and shit. Little dog was sitting under the tent.
Was he under the tent or that was
No,
like?
he was under the tent. They said he was sitting on the bleachers under the tent. Dog,
Oh, so he's on the bleachers.
yeah, he owned the bleachers. But you know that if you go to the football game, it's like, you know, when you go to if you go to a Little League game, you will see the tent. Like they'll have like team tents. Like this would be like the Rams tent.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? And it'd be like the team moms to stay out the sun in case it rain, all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he was sitting under the tent basically. It was their school tent, whatever it was. The two white boys came up and
Told him to move.
told him like move. They tried to punk him to move. Like get up.
And they slammed his phone down and broke his phone.
They did some lame shit. And basically, they said basically cuz went to his book bag. You know what I mean?
Like, I ain't
Did he
playing
go
with
to his
that.
book bag or he already had
They
it?
said the knife was in his book bag. For sure. They said that's where it came.
I got something for you niggas, huh?
Yeah, basically.
But
Sound
you,
like self-defense,
my thing is, you and your twin brother had me fucked up, bro.
It sound like self-defense to me.
It was because you and your brother, y'all twins, and y'all probably known for the shit that y'all did too. Getting in motherfuckers' face and trying to tell them what to do, thinking y'all in charge.
He stabbed both
And,
of them, or he stabbed
no, he
one?
only stabbed one.
Stabbed one and killed one.
Oh shit! Oh okay.
But
Hit that nigga with the.
y'all fuck around and found out, and now your brother dead because y'all was on some bullshit. I bet y'all won't do it no more because it's only one of y'all.
Dang.
Yeah.
Allegedly. No.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my Eminem rant that I had on Patreon, bro. Make sure y'all go tune in to Patreon. We out of here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got nothing else. What else? Anything else real fast before I hit these promos real fast? Anything else? Anything else?
Strong Stoners, follow us, strong.stoners on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, on fan base, all that. We got Strong Stoners mental health awareness social coming up in August. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, y'all gonna hear more about that soon. You know what I'm
I
saying?
need another shirt too.
I got you. You know what I'm saying?
definitely need another.
Strongstoners.com. Y'all can also get this good merch.
Red in the chat.
Like hats like this. You know what I'm saying? All this good jazz. Y'all can get on strongstoners.com. You know what I'm saying? Stay fit. That's me.
Oh shit, Reese popped in the chat. Who else? Visionary popped in the chat. What up, Ray? Oh, y'all showed up late. Ha ha.
My dog.
No, what, anything else? Any drama? What we got? No drama. Nobody hate nobody. My Eminem rant going
Nobody
viral
hate
on
nobody.
TikTok. My Eminem rant is viral on TikTok as we speak right now. The Andrew Tate shit. What was that? Didn't they already get charged though? Andrew Tate and his brother in London. Didn't they already? That was already
For
a
something
pending case?
else. Yeah.
These niggas still sex trafficking. They tripping. I ain't gonna lie.
Still sex
They
trafficking.
they tripping. Oh, let me say this too. I'm glad we here. Hey, Flo, I didn't get a chance to say this because I played this on Patreon. Yeah, this for you, big dog. Don't ever send me another Big Sean clip again, right? Look, just cause my man stood on stage and bigged up every nigga in Detroit don't make him a part of it. Like, what are we doing here?
Don't make him. It said it don't make him what?
It don't make him Detroit. It don't make him the best rapper in Detroit.
Nobody said he was.
Your man sent the video to me while I was recording and said he said, "Oh my God, this is so fire, Dmarks. This is why we understand why Dmarks hating. Like, what are we talking about? This nigga on stage like, I put that on Baby Tron, I put that on Little DC, I put that on L John, I put this on Eminem, I put this on Marshall Mathers." Like, come on.
You is such a hater. That's insane.
Just stop sending
Relax.
me. Look, I'm just telling you what we should
Relax.
do. Don't send it to me.
Relax.
You ain't have to send it to me. You didn't have to send that weird ass clip to me.
No, why this nigga don't like Big Sean so
You shouldn't have had to send that weird ass clip to me. Listen, however y'all feel, I don't care. Y'all sent the hate to me. I didn't send this hate to you. I wasn't even thinking
that
about
nigga
it.
Big Sean
I was
is like
recording.
a phenomenal artist. Dog. Why this nigga don't like this nigga so much, bro?
I don't know.
It's got to be a backstory.
I don't know what happened to y'all niggas when y'all was younger.
I'm about to say that this nigga like comment on your shit one day. It was like, you know what I'm saying, thumbs down or like, what this nigga do to you, dog?
Cause it sound like you got some
It's some pent up aggression, bruh.
Bro,
towards
let me
Big
say
Sean.
this again. No, it's not. I just stand how I feel.
It's
And
because of Janae. Hey, no, it's not because of Janae.
That's
Missionary
crazy.
wanted to be about Janae so bad, bro. If I wanted this bitch, I'd take her. Bro.
Oh,
Stop
no,
doing it. I don't want. It's
stop.
not about no fucking Janae Aiko, bro.
Man, no way, bro.
It's nowhere near that.
Man, what tip?
It's a no-go for me. She put that just because of what she said on Post to be, she got her kicked right out the group. I'm not. Y'all don't know her line?
I know what the fuck she said
alright.
with your lame ass.
I'm cool with that. Call me whatever you want. One thing I ain't gonna do is what?
You-
no booty like groceries.
It's
Hey,
okay.
you
Not doing
silly.
it. Not
You
gonna do it.
said. You said. It's okay.
What boxing bet, nigga? I'm never done. Stop playing with me, bro. Listen. Oh, let me tell y'all. Yeah, I forgot about this. Say this on the main pod. So my man's, he feel disrespectful. So what
He
we
feel
got?
disrespected?
Yeah, he disrespecting us at a high level. At a high level. I don't appreciate. I told y'all no appreciation to the hate on this podcast. So listen. They smoke something. Want to bet us that if I'm taking Roach, they taking Tank. I'm telling you, Roach gonna beat this boy.
No way.
No, he not.
I didn't even know what you was talking about at first, but now I do. That's insane to say.
What? I think if this the fight he talking about, but if this the fight he talking about, I'm taking Roach. I don't care what y'all talking about right now. I said this the last time I walked in a room full of motherfuckers that told me that Bud wasn't gonna beat Errol, and ask him what happened.
Okay, Ian.
All right, so the bet is
That nigga's not beating.
y'all get to take the week off because they gonna come work over here for Tied to the Game on Wednesday and Sunday once Roach beat this nigga, right? But if somehow Tank slip, trip, win by the scorecards, you feel
Hey,
me?
you call a win by the scorecard a slip?
I seen a nigga get knocked out and he got up and said it was grease in his eye. So I don't want to hear that shit no more.
He ain't get knocked. You got knocked out.
He punched that nigga down.
He did get knocked
took
out
a
though.
knee. He put his knee down.
That's an automatic standing 10
He
count.
didn't get knocked out.
I don't care. He
he
about to
lit-
punch that nigga down.
I think
He
the
just
nigga
ran. I don't care.
sneezed
He
or
took a knee.
something. He
Whatever it
sneezed.
is, so that automatically lose him that fight. But what we can do, agree to disagree. But look, if we lose, we just got to send Bombay over there to do an episode for them. Hello, did you hear me?
If we win,
If we win, y'all get a vacation. We all get to take a vacation. They got to come do our podcast. They got to come do Tied to the Game. As if they was tied to the game. I don't want to hear smoke. I don't want to hear smoke nothing. They better not drop it. They better not wear merch. You better not wear a t-shirt.
So you
hat, nothing.
So who? So
If we lose, we just gotta send Bombay to do an episode. With them.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
They ain't gonna want it. Oh, and you. My bad. I forgot about you.
What?
Hey, he threw
Hell,
that
fuck
on
no.
in there. He still.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh, and you.
How the fuck
Yeah.
did I get intertwined in this?
They asked that you became part of the bet. Do you want me to take the bet or not? Because I'm willing to take the bet.
That's on you.
It's
They better
on-
have some fucking food over there. How about that?
Ooh, you leaving something out. What am I leaving out? I said Bombay and Bree.
One thing about Marks, he gonna volunteer. That's insane.
I didn't volunteer.
I'm like-
eggs. That was his stipulations. Visionary eggs for y'all too. I didn't.
I'm over here like, yeah, blah, 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 I'm just getting blah, blah. And Bree. What the fuck you mean?
I forgot he asked about you. I forgot about that shit.
I forgot he asked about you. Y'all gonna have a good time over there. We got prime time slots for you. We go win. Don't worry about it. We go win. Have faith. Hold it down. We having faith. Because them niggas will be sitting here telling us how great we are as a pod while we go and do something. We can go shoot a vlog. SJ, he retarded, so he can come here and work too, nigga. You won't put your money up? I mean, you put yourself on the bet? It's a delay. I was talking about Bree. What happened? You leaving something out. Oh, I missed it. One for the ages. They trying to get you. They want you to come over there.
One for the ages.
They want you. All right, look. Hey, can I listen? If once I win this bet, do we get the bet back on the Canelo fight? Cause I could take 2 weeks. I could definitely use 2 weeks of y'all over here. That's cool. I'm glad he signed. Hey, look. I'm glad he signed. I'm helping.
That's my dog.
Look, I'm helping. No, look. I'm helping. This is called help. I'm helping my mans get better. You know, that's my dog Jack. What's the feel me? Don't leave me out here. All right, come on, salute. Nah, hey, look. And guess what Jackass gonna be doing? Working. Right here with y'all ass. Bring the whole team. Everybody call. What's that? Yeah, all y'all. Come on in. Everybody. All y'all. I want the whole crew in this place. You hear me? Matter of fact, we might move Tied to the Game to y'all studio. You is too. Bruh. I'm not gonna even lie. I think we just a community at this point. This is like one big universe, but I never tell nobody. You know what I mean? Well, I just told y'all. It is what it is. All right, I'm out. I don't got nothing else. Listen, make sure y'all subscribe to the Patreon. We just dropped a free episode for anybody that want to join our tier and see what we got going on. If you ever been on the pod, you smoke something. Hey, and I always tell people that's what make you tied to the game, because you know you lock in with us. But yeah, make sure y'all join the Patreon. That's Tied to the Game on Patreon. It's a free video out on Patreon right now, bro. And if you want to, after you see Paywall James and what he does, y'all can subscribe. Join the membership. It's $2.99, $4.99, $9.99. Please subscribe right off the internet. Go to your browser, then go to Patreon and subscribe. You get those prices. If y'all balling, Apple and Google is gonna charge y'all a couple more dollars. You know what I mean? They're gonna charge you a little fee. But hey, I get paid what I get paid. I'm telling you what my prices is. Now, what Google and Apple charge, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm telling you how to get the price right. The price is right on the internet. Go watch that video. Go subscribe to the Patreon, man. Tied to the Game on Patreon. Tied to the Game on Instagram. YhptvDmarks226 on TikTok. I'm going viral right now for my Eminem verse. My comments about Eminem. I'm at almost 13K views. Yeah, like 900 comments. I'm popping over there right now. Y'all go hit that video, man. Go give your boy a like, man. Go turn it up, man. That's my dog Jack, aka Strong Stoner. Y'all know Bree. This is called her ignoring us at the end of the day. Hey, if y'all want to, y'all can actually see what she looking at. Who she texting? All kind of fly ass shit going on. That's fly. I'm gonna go back and watch the video. I'll probably see all your DMs. Y'all probably saw all kind of shit today. It's crazy.
Definitely.
But y'all know that's Clock That T Bree. She's out of here for the one time. Ralphie, Todd, and we out, man. We see y'all soon. Peace.